I want to quick talk about my to-do list that I use during small group. So I like to have a 5-minute or so warm-up activity set up for them. I'll have their guided reading journals already set at the table for them so they know where to go. And then they'll read the activity and they will do it in their book. So I've trained them pretty heavily on thinking maps and on how to draw them on their own. So this stem I won't give them. This is just there for them to know what to draw. So this specific one says to make a tree map of long E words. Using the story, it won't be easy. And then here are their options that they're going to be sticking onto their tree map. So here's an example of one that's finished. Now, no, this did not take 5 minutes. This one was a warm-up that they did over the span of a couple days. And so since we were reading the story, it won't be easy. This is a decodable reader, and it focuses on the long E sound, and I chose that because a specific group is really struggling with all the different ways to make the long E sound. So this way, they're actually practicing that sound before we even read the book together. They're practicing the words in the books before the warm-up. And then when we actually get to the actual book, they're able to fluently read through a lot easier because they're already familiar with some of these words. They've taken the time to think about them. And then what I also love is when you see these like crossovers where the word really actually fits into 2 categories, and she identified that. She didn't just stick it in one. She was able to figure out that it was supposed to go in 2. And then we can also discuss, like for example here, she's thinking that this is the word tree, but we know that that's actually the word try, so I'm able to have a discussion with her about how Y at the end of the word says 2 different things. In addition, we use the secret stories, so it's a brain-based approach to phonics. It is amazing, and we'll use the cards for, like, for example, if we're looking at that Y sound, I'll remind her of the secret story that goes with the Y, and then we'll talk about the 2 sounds that he makes and then try and figure out what the word is. And then she could, fix that and add that to the correct category. So this is just a quick, example of my to-do list. Word of warning, of caution. When you are printing, do yourself a favor and check